and your personal credit score is holding you back, then I need you to watch the end of this video, because what I'm about to share with you is going to be 3 real proven ways on how you can be able to go to get a business loan. Even if you have the worst credit, you can still be able to get approved. And the best part about this is that you don't need any type of tax returns, you don't need any type of documents, and it actually works even if you've been denied before. So you might even ask yourself, well, how do you even know? For context, I've actually been able to get business owners funded myself with credit scores as low as 520. And with my company, the Capital Vault, we've been able to go in and fund over $8 million in the last 6 months alone, just by being able to know the right steps. So before you even think about hopping off this video, don't. Because if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm gonna give you guys a secret bonus tip on how you can be able to increase your approval odds. So I know exactly how it feels to be stuck. I mean, going to different banks, trying to go ahead and get approved, and just getting flat out denied. Trust me, I've been there, and I know how frustrating and also aggravating it can be. Especially when you go to banks and you see other people that are getting approved while you're flat out getting denied. It's super frustrating, especially when you know what you can do with that capital. And that's really one of the main reasons that majority of entrepreneurs ever fail. 80% of all entrepreneurs are always gonna fail, not because they're running out of ideas. So what really happens is that they're running out of money. But the thing is, most entrepreneurs really don't know that they can walk into a bank and still ask for money. The problem is that the majority of them don't even know how to ask or even how to go about it. If most entrepreneurs would walk into a bank, know exactly what to say, then they would actually walk out the bank with money. Here's the real 3 steps without any type of fluff. Step number 1 is to go ahead and build out business credit, even if your credit score sucks, because this actually allows you to establish yourself with business credit, so down the line you can be able to utilize it. Now step number 2 is to go and actually utilize alternative lenders that don't just care about your traditional history. Now step number 3 is to go and actually protect your personal credit so you don't just dig yourself into a deeper hole. So the first step that we're going to take is to go and actually get your LLC and also build out your EIN number. Now what you really need to do is to go and actually open up a business bank account. It doesn't necessarily matter who it's with. It can be with Chase, Wells Fargo, or even Bank of America. But the most important thing is to go and establish a relationship with the bank, so that way it makes your business look official. So now that we made your LLC official, it's time to go ahead and build out business credit. So what you're gonna do is to go ahead and sign up for Net 30 accounts such as Uline, Granger, and also Quill. These are gonna be the major business accounts that are gonna allow you to be able to establish yourself with the business credit world. So really what you need to do is to go and open up accounts with them, and then simply go ahead and place orders, because then when you actually go ahead and pay for those orders, they'll be able to go ahead and report it to the business credit bureaus. This allows you to be able to go ahead and build out business credit really quickly in less than 30 days. So the great part about building out business credit is that it allows you to be able to go ahead and get approved for higher limits right off the bat. So instead of you simply getting $2,000 to $3,000, now it allows you to be able to go ahead and get $5,000 and even $10,000 once you guys do get approved. So with vendor accounts, that's really where you're gonna start at. But most vendor accounts won't allow you to be able to pay off your rent. So what we needed to do is to go and actually set up with alternative lenders. That's gonna be able to go and get you guys credit limits so you can be able to go and utilize it. So if you go to regular banks with bad credit, they're not gonna approve you for anything at all. But there's actually alternative lenders out there that are really gonna look at your revenue so they can be able to go and approve it. So there's gonna be alternative lenders that exist out there, such as Bluevine, Cabbage, On Deck, and even PayPal Credit. They all exist online, and they'll be able to go and lend out money to business owners that don't even have the best credit. With these lenders, you can still be able to get approved with credit scores as low as 600. So even though these alternative lenders are much more accepting, they do end up charging higher interest rates. So it's definitely something that you want to take in consideration. But if I'm like majority of entrepreneurs, if I have a low credit score, I'll go and actually take that capital, even if it's a little bit more expensive, because at the end of the day, it's better to be able to have some motion than have no motion at all. It's better to be able to have some cash set aside so you can be able to go and generate more and more income rather than just simply waiting 3 to 6 months for your credit score to boost. But here's the part that most people miss. Whenever they apply for alternative lending, they get very used to getting approved very fast. They don't take any time whatsoever to be able to go and fix their credit. So really what I recommend, especially if you're going to go and take any type of alternative lending, is to go ahead and actually set out a date 9 days in advance, so that way you know in your mind it's going to be time to be able to refinance. So in that 90-day period, you should be able to go and get your finances in order. You should also be able to utilize that capital to make you way more money, so then you can be able to go and comfortably refinance that loan into a lower interest rate loan that can be able to really help you grow out your business a lot faster. In that way, you don't let the interest accumulate and affect your business. So really, whenever you start to get loans for your business, it allows you to be able to go and protect your personal credit, so you're not having to constantly keep on dinging your credit, and you can be able to go in and get loans that appear on your business side without affecting any of your personal credit. So that's the 3-step framework on how you can be able to go and actually build out business credit and also be able to get it approved with alternative lenders. And lastly, be able to protect your personal credit by being able to go and refinance that loan to a lower interest rate, and at the end of the day, protect your personal credit. Now, funding for a new LLC isn't simply luck. There's a playbook out there that exists. You just have to know the right one.